Up everybody. So it is Friday. I'm off work. We got coffee. That's like my Friday routine. Didn't have to mow the yard today, but I got two shout outs I need to give. Daniel Hermison, hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you, bro. And Ashley Black, thank you, bro. I now have two cameras to test out. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out the best way to do the mounts in the wife's Blazer and in my Jeep with the GoPros, and see what we can do. Hopefully I can get everything worked out to where I can clamp around the stripper post rather than the windshield, because the windshields in both vehicles move so much that I don't think the traditional like two-way tape mount on the windshield, that combined with the windshield movement, it don't work out. So yeah, I have like tons of mounts now, and there are clamp mounts to go around a pipe, so I'm thinking stripper pole. But anyway, other than that, guys, it is Mustang week here in Myrtle Beach, and we're heading out to meet some friends. I used to be really big into the Mustang scene. I still love Fox bodies and the SN95 cars. So I do have a lot of friends that come to Myrtle Beach for Mustang week. So we're going to spend Friday evening out with the Mustang crew. You know, with friends that I see occasionally. I don't get to see as often as I'd like, but that we do get to see. So
I'm happy to put video into some of it.
Yeah, we'll video a little bit of it. So yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness of reflection.
So the newer Mustangs are pretty much all the fucking same. So when you see something cool and different on a newer one, you gotta film it. Well, that was a letdown. We still here.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, they just
We're until Sunday.
we're spotting Mustangs everywhere.
And cold beer.
And he wants the cold beer. And we at Hooters. Yeah, we at Hooters. So I don't know. What's your name?
I'm Jamar from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
I'm Jerry. Jerry ain't loud. I'm from here.
Oh, okay. I want those.
Yeah, I just literally met him, but he cool as shit. This guy over here, he's got about 8 people since I've been here that turn out down there, and they get on it really good going up through here. I call that shit entrapment. I got him on video. It's entrapment right there. What the hell is this shit? I love them thick girls. This man don't know what he's missing. We's here, guys. The fucking Hulk. Yeah. We're down at the world famous Beaver Bar. Here we are at my best bud duck shop.
He's wanting something.
I know. He got a wrap for that fucking Can-Am hermaphrodite looking thing there. So it's Saturday morning. We're up here. We had to meet Mr. Fried Rice himself, Nolan.
I thought I was your best buddy.
So, what do we have? We finally have this. So guys, stick around on this channel. This is going to eat up the majority of my time between now and Ruckus. There is one weekend that we have the TCP show, the 21st, 22nd of this month. That weekend, me, Duck, my wife will all be there because we're Team Control Pressure. But other than that, I'm going to be working on this. Me and Duck are doing a build in here. A 6th order, them lows, baby. So it's going to get a 6th order B-pillar wall. And Nolan has brought everything, because when Nolan picks this up, even though it'll only have one seat in it, he wants this bitch playing. He wants doors done, which Duck's going to do the doors by himself because I just don't have time to help with that. And Duck builds pretty doors. But we got to do a full roof, full enclosure, epoxy baffle, epoxy back for 318s. And so here is what we have for the 318s. We have 6 Surge 3Ks, which we're not promoting Surge. He has vinyl wrapped the top of them bitches, so nobody will see that he's running racist stamps. If you don't know, you can go back and look at like last year or whatever about Colin and all the racist texts. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to say it's 100% true, but that's just what blew up on the internet. Some racism and wife beating. But anyway, ain't promoting that. But he's going to do 1 Surge 3K per coil. How much power? The power. What do we run? We're running Harmony Audio 18s to start out.
Yeah, the Monolith 18s.
He's got some Harmony Audio Monolith 18s that we're putting in here out the gate.
Then I got custom 18s.
He's having some custom 18s built that's gonna go in here.
And they're done.
Eventually. And the Surge amps will be coming out later.
Yes.
And probably go into some of his hair pie, Bruce Lee's, something with more power. But anyway, that's what this channel has coming up. We're not really working on it today. He just dropped it off today and showing us everything that's in here to start this. I believe tomorrow, me and Dustin is going to try to get a floor in here and start the roof, because the roof is going to need a day or two to dry. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not 100% how we're going to do it. I think we can actually mark these beams out and get a self-tapping metal screw and put a couple screws in there to get it held in place while all the spray foam and everything dries, and maybe get some more done tomorrow than we're thinking. But
hey, do them alternators now.
yeah, anyway, Nolan actually went out and had, let me flip the camera around, 2 alternators. He straight up said this is pretty much the first Scion in the world to have a dual alt system. He's running a dual cog setup. And if you know anything about these cog belts, they're good. They're just as good as that serpentine belt. Really, really high horsepower race cars use these cog belts on the oil pumps and fuel pumps. So, yeah, he had this shit custom made.
2 JNS 250s.
2 JNS 250s. So, we got the power for the system. He's got good battery. What chemistry batteries are these? Skip.
Telemetry, audio, skip.
And how many amp hours each one?
It's total 90 together.
So it's total 90 amp hour of this stuff together.
It's like 180 C-Max.
Which equals, yeah, about at 180 C-Max. So we got to fit them in here with 6 of them Surge amps in the back. We're going to try it, guys. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up of what's coming up on the channel. The build video of this. So in reality, this is going to be my first customer's car build. I mean, I've helped all my friends with their builds. I have built mine, built Deb's, but this is going to be like a first. So we got this shit under control. Me and you know what me and Duck do together. Me and Duck, we do everything. You know, we can figure it out. If me and Duck's both doing this shit, it's gonna hit. And we can't forget my little homeboy Kenny. We gotta put Kenny back on here. So Nolan's digging through shit that he left here over a year ago because he done forgot what all was here. Kenny is trying to find patterns of this wrap to fit. Yeah, he's slacking bad.
It's gotta be the right shape.
I hate to say it about Kenny. I like Kenny. He's slacking bad. Not the best fucking worker by far. We miss Bryson. Nah, Kenny all right, but we do miss Bryson. Bryson was the. I can't remember his or her. No, it's Cameron and Lindsay. This is Cameron's build. We'll do a walk around of Cameron's build since it's in the shop. He's got issues, guy. Some of y'all that watch my shit got a demo of this last Saturday at the Turn Up for Annabelle show, but since then it's got issues. So anyway, he's got the new M8 DDs. Well, they're a couple of years old news, which for y'all that don't know, that's the same amp as this right here. These actually come out about 6 months to a year before those. The key differences are voltmeter, clip light, and everything, which is kind of nice. No voltmeter, clip light. But what DD did that I really love is they put a third set of inputs to where those don't. But other than that, pretty much same thing. He's got some headway here. And then he's got nice doors. I'll give him that one. He didn't spare no expense on the doors. The A-pillars, he could have done better. And then he's got 3 Audio Ace Jester 18s in here on this side and 3 on this side, for a total of 6 with an epoxy baffle. Yeah, and some LEDs up there. But anyway, he's got problems, and he had got a hold of me earlier this week. He's like, hey, I lost a shit ton of bass, and it's just progressively getting worse. So we checked his RCA signal coming out of the head unit to the bass knob, out of the bass knob, and in the back. And everywhere, we're getting millivolt. We're not getting no voltage at all. So the head unit's pretty much dead. So he's got to order a head unit. I don't even know what the fuck he's got going on up here. Like, what the fuck? I noticed that when he gave me a demo last weekend, but I forgot to ask him what the fuck's going on up there. It just... And this is kind of loose here. Like, I don't know. We're gonna ignore that. But this is what we got going on. I did check everything here, and we did determine he ain't got no RCA voltage, so blah. So I guess he's gonna get a new head unit, and we're gonna put it in, and it'll be my first time helping set gains with this ZVL box, which I've been curious about it anyway. So yeah, I've been curious on that fucker. So yeah, that's all we got going on. So yeah, we got well, I would say Dustin has got the majority. He got a lot of shit done here. I mean, there's still some places that need some wrap, but this kind of look pretty cool together, because that with that, it's got like a graveyard scene in the front. So I mean, these things are just ugly as fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna say it like these. Yeah, they're just fucking. They're ugly, but
there's probably some people out there watching the video like, no.
That have one.
Wow.
There's probably some people watching that have one. But it's making it look a lot better. I mean, it ain't as ugly as the Cybertruck, I'll give it that. But yeah, Kenny actually doing something. This is a rare opportunity, guys. You're gonna see Kenny doing something. He's not doing a lot, but I mean, he's doing something. So I mean, it's a pretty cool wrap, guys. We ain't got the hood back together yet, but I mean,
I'll put the hood back on.
I kind of dig it. Yeah, and these little pieces here is gonna really pull it together. The little side. What about the side pieces? They pull the Grim Reaper together. Yeah, they pull the Grim Reaper together.
You can hold that there for you.
Oh, you see, guys, That shit looks pretty.
roughly.
It looks a whole lot better. I mean,
Put these back on until I get wires running.
I'm not a super big fan of this style of motorcycle, but the wrap really brought it to life. I'm not gonna lie. You got Main Street window tinting in Laura, South Carolina. Your one-stop motherfucking shop. Duck do everything here.
Clean that glue off with that alcohol remover.
He cleans glue off. He does wraps. He does audio, and most importantly, window tinting. One-stop shop. Yeah, I'm just giving Duck shout-outs. We just got an old Jangalang here to go out for Mustang week, and I look over. Fuck you, Jangalang. So we back where we was at yesterday. Watching the loud ass cars go by. Same shit. But this time I brought Jangalang and I come in through this motherfucker bumping the radio, hair tricking Deb all through the parking lot. So we had tons of people filming us, not Mustangs. So, but that's kind of how you stand out at an event like this, is to have something different than everybody else. Works. But we don't know what we're gonna get into today. But yeah, if I get into something interesting, I'm gonna film this shit. So, this is another really, really cool car. Y'all remember when I had them seats in my Jeep? And then right across from him is another really, really cool one. Oh, look at what he's got in here.
Do what, boss?
I'm filming.
Okay. Do what, Pete? I mean, Joe? Just kidding. I think you can let you put the hood down.
Yeah. And Deb said I should film these two cars. Oh, nice Fox body. And I got the tag of Miata, guys. It's his car.
Yes, sir.
So I gave a bunch of demos at like the Bass Pro area we were parked at. And like in Myrtle Beach, everybody that hangs out goes to Broadway at the beach by Dave and Buster's and Paula Dean's. And we were there about 10 minutes, gave like one demo, and security come up on a golf cart. And this dude was just being a total bitch. Told everybody they had to go, or he was gonna call the cops for loitering. I mean, he was just being a bitch. So now I'm waiting on the rest of my party in Target parking lot to figure out what the hell we're gonna do, where we're gonna go, and what's going on. And I wound up parking next to a dumpster. Yeah. Ugly dumpster. But hey, I don't even know I got a dumpster out in the parking lot. But still, it was like a wide open parking spot where everybody could find me. So there's the dumpster. Anyway, I don't know what the hell was gonna go on. I mean, it's Saturday evening, so I don't really want to go home. So yeah, I like to hang out until at least like 9, 10 o'clock, you know, and it's only like 7. So is it even 7?
6:30.
6:30. So we're trying to find something to do, someplace to hang out. And then, tomorrow I got to put a new alternator on Jangalang. I got a new alternator for Jangalang. I can't wait till y'all see this alternator too. It's pretty beast. Dustin don't want to start on Nolan's build tomorrow. He's gonna wait till next weekend, and he wasn't feeling good today. He's got a tooth bothering him, so I understand how that shit can be, you know. But anyway, yeah, if something else happens, yeah, I'll post this shit. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna give a demo here though, because the store is not that far. It's on the other side of that dumpster. So anyway, it's Sunday morning and my filter is still clean, baby. That airbox is dirty though. But anyway, we're not here for all that. I gotta take this out of the way to get to my belt adjuster under there, so I can take this alternator here off and replace it. It's still working fine, but it says idle tech on it. But yeah, anyway, that's what I'm here doing, guys. Very, very interesting. But yeah, that's what I'm here doing. Gotta swap this out. I just put my clamp meter on both auks this morning to make sure they were still working good. And they are still both putting out. So Deb got the Blazer charging. She hadn't started it in a while. So, you know, to keep that C-Max good and alive. But I'm gonna get back to work on here. It looked like it could rain a little bit today. I don't know, but the weather's beautiful. The old Auto Tech's been great. Not gonna lie, it's been a good AUK. Everything in there still looks golden. And I've had it like 3 years. But the plug, they put the plug directly on top. My radiator hose lays right across there. And that wasn't good. And the reason being is with the radiator hose sitting on the plug, it did that. So that's why I wasn't 100% with it, you know. And overall, it performed great. It looks like I really need a new belt. It's cracked.
2 shows ago.
So I might go get a new belt this morning. But first thing, look at this. Oh, that sparkle. All of that sparkle. And this one's clocked to where everything's coming out the back side.
Over here.
So that's going to be awesome.
Versus
I don't know how this here is going to work right there, but I do have a spacer.
I don't know if we need it.
Now, for people wondering, this is where my AC compressor went. And, of course, this is a bracket that I got on eBay. And literally, it's just that tab and this tab here to put the stock alternator in this location. But rather than using the small case Jeep alternator, this is the large case Chrysler. So it fits. Like that's like a 400 amp alternator. The one I took off was 400 amp. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. So yeah, anyway, we're getting ready to try to sit this thing down in here. Holy Moses, JS got it right. Like, I don't need a spacer or nothing. Good gosh, she gonna sit in there pretty. Look at that.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one that goes over here. Like Debbie putting the alternator on herself. She's like, I'm tired of him filming and everything.
Well,
you got to put this one in, like, hold on, you got to get it back in here like this.
okay.
And then we got to line it up and put it in.
It's a little tricky. It's not a Chevy. The Chevy got tons of room.
But I did check out my idler pulley, which is like right there. And it seems to be good, spin free, bearing awesome, no problems.
So JS, I love that watermelon pink.
Yeah, that.
Gorgeous.
Good God, that looks so good under there. Yeah, JS did great on this. That's all I got to say about that. You know, as long as my 2 battery wires here, yeah, with this big plug can fit on here. Oh yeah, they got a long stud up in there. Deb's doing great putting this bitch on. But look at that, guys. Look at that. Now, here's where the problem comes in. I love JS to death. I've been dealing with Brittany and Kristen a lot there. But nobody told me if I used the regular fields and the ground, or if it's grounded internal. And that's the issue I've been having a little bit. We ain't put that on yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do the spacer and I got 2 grounds that go in there. I was just filming, but shit, Deb done set this bitch in place. I'm out here.
The bolt, threaded the nut. You got it.
Yeah, I'm out here screwing around filming for y'all, and Deb's like, shit, hold my beer, I got this.
We let her keep that work going, flowing.
This one does look smaller than, no, does it look same size or smaller?
Same size.
Is the one I took off?
Yeah. Yeah, because right there at that black thing, that's where that bracket would have come up and touched that damn hose. The plug.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we're going to get off of here and finish. I guess, yeah, because that plug would have stuck up and touched right there. So for some reason, it just looks smaller for a minute.
Because it's pink, not blue.
I'll be back. Guys, I don't know. I know. You think it'll make it another year?
No.
Or you think we should probably change it out? It's looking pretty rough in here. I mean, this belt will probably last another couple years, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to the parts store this morning and grab one. And the bad part is, I don't know. I have no clue what belt this vehicle takes.
Yeah, take that one.
Oh, there's a number here. There's a number still on it. Ain't that awesome, guys? So anyway, yeah, I got everything going. Since this stud moved from like right here to over there, I got to make 2 new wires that go from here to that. No biggie. You know, the grounds are on. I messaged Ryan. I don't even know if it's plugged. I mean, this plug's still good because it was charging on the other alternator. It just looks bad. But I did message Ryan and ask if it needed a ground. I'm assuming it does. I know the GMs, they internal ground them most of the time, but I'm pretty sure that these Chrysler alternators need that external ground. Anyway, that's my sense wire for my voltage regulator. Deb's got the dogs out playing. So when she's done letting the dogs play, I'm gonna go in and wash my hands. And it looks like it could potentially rain still. But I gotta run to the old AutoZoner O'Reilly's one. See, that thing just smooth. But I gotta run to the parts store and get a belt. Because why I got it this far, you know, this far, why not put a belt on it? Especially with that bitch. I didn't think it was that bad. This was one of them elite Continental belts that they have at AutoZone. Like, they're premium. It was their premium belt. And guys, I know for a fact that I bought this thing in like 2021.
Taking these in for you.
Alrighty, made in Korea. I tell you what, they don't make belts as good as they make amplifiers. But yeah, that was the elite Continental from AutoZone. The bad thing is, I don't know if I can get a green Gates belt for it. I'd like to have a green Gates belt, but as y'all know, they only come in certain sizes. So I'm gonna try O'Reilly's for a belt today. I don't have an account at O'Reilly's. Like, I have an account at AutoZone, but my best friend Duck, he's got an account at O'Reilly's, and so I get a discount there. I should, especially if our homie Will is working, but I can put it on Duck's commercial account. What the hell is this, guys? Like, randomly, there is a larger than life zip tie laying there. I don't know. We're just not going to fuck with that. All right, I'm going to get ready to close this hood down and go to O'Reilly's. We're back. And I got a new belt. This time I got a Gates. I went to O'Reilly's. AutoZone's best belt called the, I believe it's called Continental or Centennial, one of them. They're a premium line. Just, guys, it didn't last. I mean, yeah, that shouldn't happen after about 3 years. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't drive this thing a lot, but when I put that on, I did like drive it daily back and forth to work. So, who knows? But, I mean, they didn't have a green Gates. They was gonna have to order it in. But I do have the paper with the number. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and order one next week for a spare. For when this one dies. Or I'll put the green one on and put this one up for a spare. Either way, I'm getting ready to put this on, and it's kind of a bitch because there's really no room down here to get to everything. Look at the other pink alternator and pink alternator, but yeah. And then I still got to make 2 battery cables to run from that stud to my fuses here. But anyway, I'll be back. Back on our way to O'Reilly's. Yeah, the belt's just a smidgen too short. It won't go on. So we have to go back to O'Reilly's, and the AutoZone part number pulled up 2 belts. One a wee bit shorter, one a wee bit longer. I got the shorter and it was wrong. Got a new belt. New belt is on. Everything looks good. Like, yeah. But you can still twist it, because this don't have one of them tensioner pulleys to tension the belt. You do it by this bolt down here and a lock bolt on the front. So I always try to get it a little snug so it don't squeal. Every once in a while I dump power steering fluid out when I got this thing rev for a long period of time, and I was looking down here and there's no leaks here, because if you remember, I put new hoses on this, new steering box, but it comes out the cap. I might have it over full. I fill that bitch to the top. You know, Jerry, no fucks given. So now I got to make my 2 wires and go from hither to from hither to over here. So I got to put some wire, some 1/0 lugs or 2/0 lugs, and some shrink, heat shrink. Yeah, and make that real quick. Got my alternator wires made. Got that Suave JL on there. Some Down for Sound Superflex. So yeah. Now all I got to do is put this bitch in, and we golden, baby. All right, I'll be back. So I just fired it up, guys. This is a tool that y'all kind of need. And really, I have 2 of them, but I just never keep one in jangling. It does come with the cables to use it as a multimeter. And like down here, it does ohms, which is awesome. So you can do all your testing. And it does voltage. And up here, it's like your clamp. Or if you got the cables in, you can use it as a multimeter.
There's always one death note.
I'll put the numbers right here. They're pretty cheap on Amazon, honestly. And let me go to off here. So basically, you just turn it to the first click. You clamp your 2 power wires together. That's what I do, is just clamp both of them. So I got 2 coming from the alt, and then these are the bottom alt. You can test them individually. So like I said, it's a multimeter and it's a clamp. It's like 50 bucks, I think. I don't know, maybe cheaper. But it does DC. And you know, that's why I give you that part number. Because if you buy one of these and it's not made for DC, then it's AC for AC household. Shit, the bitch even come with a temperature probe. I mean, yeah, okay, we got temp there. Yeah, Fahrenheit and Celsius. So anyway, every time I put an alt on or just randomly, I like to clamp these when it's running. And neither alternator was putting out very much. I think revving it a little bit, I saw 14 volts. To get anything to come out of them at all, I had to turn my fan under the hood on and the fans in the back. Why, you might ask, is the battery's charged. The battery's at 16 volt. So, you know, when you're just sitting here idling with no draw, the alternators ain't really gonna put shit out. To get your alternators to really kick in and work, you need to have a good draw on them, like some heavy bass notes. And then if you're just idling, you know, and say you're charged around 16 and you're only at 15.5, they're gonna put out amperage, but it's not gonna be big like it is when the system's bumping. But anyway, the new belt's on. I made the new wires. Everything's back hooked up. Everything is working. With that being said, I don't really have much else to do today. I met a guy that lives up the road in Conway that repairs amps. So I got this DS18 Ford channel that is no longer made that Dustin really wants to have fixed, because it's a 1000 x 4 RMS. It's one of their FRX amps. And it was one of the better lines that DS18 had, I think. Well, I ain't gonna say better. It's just people love them FRX amps because they made it 1000 by 4. Like, I got the FR series that I think replaced it, and I got the biggest one, the biggest 4-channel we even offer now, and it's like 400 by 4. So anyway, I don't think there's a lot wrong with the amp. We just know it don't work. It's something to do with the RCA input, and this guy's like, I can fix amp, so I'm gonna give him a shot. But anyway, I know this video's been all over the place with Mustang Week. And then Nolan dropping the Scion off, but we actually didn't work on it yet. So yeah, this alternator did come in the mail Friday. Huge shout out to JS. So now both of my alts on here are pink and JS. So huge shout out to them. I am Team JS alternators. And this is something that I had to get done, and I really wanted done because my Jeep I do plan on being in the grounds at Jeep Jam this year. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That'll be in October. So I definitely, wanted to be able to pop the hood and not have an auto tech up there. So I'm glad I got that out of the way and done. I do think I need to pull one of my horns out of the passenger door. Deb said it was kind of acting up yesterday. We didn't have a great time yesterday for the Mustang Week because the cops are just getting so out of hand. And what's bad is our news station put out a thing that said Myrtle Beach, well, Horry County, the county we live in, they bring in $30 million during Mustang Week. $30 million in revenue. A lot of the businesses here rely on that. And the people that run Horry County, they just don't give a shit. You couldn't even pull over and sit in a parking lot and hang out like you do at all the other events. The bars, they have burnout pits for the bikes for Bike Week, and it's cool. The lady that owns the Beaver Bar made a burnout pit for bikes and for Mustang Week, and the cops were shutting it down. They were shutting it down at 8 o'clock in the evening, stating noise ordinance, when the noise ordinance don't start till 11. So that's the kind of bullshit that they got going on. It's really weird down here in South Carolina. Me and Deb's actually been looking at property to buy in Tennessee area. That's kind of where I'd like to go, just because Myrtle Beach, yeah, they have a lot of stuff going here with the Bike Weeks, Mustang Week, Jeep Jam, but the county don't want it. It's like they want the money, but they don't give a fuck about the people or the businesses. They want their part of it, but the people that attend the events, they're just like, fuck them, we don't want them here. And that's kind of how they are. But anyway, enough about that. This shit's done. I'm glad it's done. Y'all know I keep a funnel here. You'll be putting oil and trans fluid in this bitch. A grease rag, a couple, and a napkin here. So my ugly ass, God, Il Customs, don't buy stuff like this from Il Customs. I mean, the dude that owns Il Customs is like cool as shit, but they're pretty new out of the box. But this is the kind of shit that just happens to them. I think he has this shit made in China. I'm gonna have to order a set of these from like Jim's Machine Works, because the quality, yeah, these are considerably cheaper, and there's a reason why it's cheaper. But I mean, like I said, the dude that owns the company is cool as shit. But yeah, quality. I think he's doing great on his batteries. Everybody says his new batteries, like advanced electric batteries or whatever they're called, everybody says they're badass, but little shit like that. And guess what? It is starting to fucking rain. I'm gonna get off here and clean my tools and shit up because it's raining. Yeah, nothing has happened, guys. I ain't had nothing video worthy. Like, it started raining, we got all the tools put up at that last clip, and then it's still raining. Yeah, it's still, yeah, and there should be a dog over there somewhere. But anyway,
Still no rain in the forecast.
we literally like came in the house and I made a shit ton of stickers because I think it's Josh Bogart. Anyway,
Somebody.
hold on. John Bogart. He bought a couple amps from me. The Def Bonds that was in my Jeep on the Mids and Highs, he bought them, and he wanted a couple of stickers. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll make you some stickers. He's a huge supporter of the channel. And, yeah, I made them, and I had to remake all of Deb's because that Mylar bullshit vinyl, yeah, it just, one, it faded out within a week. And it was such a bitch to put on. Like, that should have wrinkles in it. So, we had to remake all of her stickers. So, I just went ahead and did all that at once. Got all of them made. And here I am. And I boxed up the amps. That's what sucks when I sell stuff and it has to be shipped. Like, I'm the worst person in the world at just getting motivated to box it up. But I did. And, yeah. Hold on. I think I got another name wrong. Yeah, one of the GoPro senders, I said his name was Ashley Black. It's actually Ashley Beck. So I want to make sure that the shout-outs are all right on here. I'm terrible with names, guys. I'm getting older, and it's like I don't store information the way I used to, you know. But I don't think I've ever been good with names. Because, you know, even when I was younger and I'd meet a girl, I'd forget her name, and I'd ask another girl, I'm like, where the girl that I'm supposed to hook up with, you know, the one with the big booty and flat chest, or what? I don't know. Yeah, it's one of them things. Like, I'm terrible at names.
Remember my name.
Yeah, I remember Deb's name. Just because Eminem had that song where he's like, I settled on my lawsuits, fuck you, Debbie. Maybe. I can't remember. I don't know. Anyway. She's over here giving me the dirtiest look, talking about stabbing me or something. She showed me the knife. I'm scared. But anyway, guys, that's going to be all. I know it wasn't a full fun-filled car audio video this weekend, but next weekend we start on that Scion build, so that should be some good entertainment for y'all. But anyway, shout outs to all the people that send me stuff. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all y'all watching, and the ones that hit me up for my links for Down for Sound and other places. You know, just I love all the support I get from you guys, and the haters. I still need more haters on here, you know. Like the one that started the profile called Jerry Jaco stuff. I need more haters like that, you know. I come to find out that a friend of the person that started that, they said that he was rolling his wife and she moaned Jerry. I don't know, because he watches all my videos with her. Apparently that's what happened. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's all. Peace out, and as always, bass on.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love